Yeah, I mean, it's again, it's funny. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, it's been fun and building a relationship. It's been a long time, and it feels like a blink of an eye.
I know.
But yeah, it's been a wild ride. We definitely have gone through some crazy times. We've had a great team that's really helped us assemble and be able to get to where we're at. It's not like a one person type of show. We've had the best team and best partners in the space. We started the company early on with a childhood best friend of mine. At that time, we had started early, no real experience in real estate. So I think gives you a clean slate of kind of new expectations on what you'd want for an industry versus people that was running Wall Street in certain ways that they have done it in the past. And so I think that is that unique background to give you certain perspective. And so in short, I think that helped us kind of start. The evolution, I think the global financial crisis really gave us an opportunity to kind of really shine. We bought a lot of distress between 2008 and 2013.
How does that even happen? So this is an old friend of yours, and people who are in real estate already. And you
go back to the original project that kind of like kicks all this.
I mean, in general, when our first project was, we were residential. Like we started out buying foreclosures at single family condos and townhouses at foreclosure auctions. So we kind of really understood or learned the foreclosure business before it became really popular.
What year is this?
The first ones was as early as 2003 and 4.
All right,
yeah.
So pre-GFC.
Pre-GFC. Yeah. And so when we were, I say, two young kids at the time, or when we first started to learn about foreclosures. And so
how'd you learn, by the way? Like now kids go on YouTube and TikTok. What were you doing?
I'd be surprised if the kids are watching like real estate
foreclosure. We had no social media. There was no books. There was the concept of syndication didn't really exist. So when we were in our early 20s, I remember we had a mentor, old banker, and told us about the concept of syndication. And he gave us he invested with us, and also would sign on the notes at the time.
Do you still stay in touch with that banker?
Unfortunately, he passed away. He was older, diabetic, and had passed away. I don't know, it's like 15 years ago already.
Yeah. But it sounds like he gave you that shot.
I feel like there's been insane inflection points and interesting mentors along the way that help guide, and those I think it continued to help accelerate different ideas and innovation. And that usually came from, we've been fortunate. We've had really good, influential mentors at different stages and through different challenges.
Sure. So you start buying foreclosed homes and condos, and then how does that lead to you doing, kind of your first new construction, call it?
Well, yeah, I think you go from baby steps. You go from buying residential foreclosures, learning the foreclosure process, getting like a version of vertically integrated that didn't exist in the early 2000s. And then 2008 hits. And so all the largest developers go bust. We're young. We have no bad inventory. And you have all these assets that are trading at 10, 20, 30 cents on the dollar. And they're old historic buildings that people are converting to condos. And so we deconverted them back into apartments. And we, in 2008 to 2013, became one of the larger buyers of distressed middle market debt in Chicago, and took our knowledge on residential and applied it to commercial.
So how does that work with a condo building? So you're deconverting condominiums to apartments. Are they still fractured condos in a sense that there are still some condo owners that are holding on some of those buildings? How did that work?
Yeah, great question. So the first ones were old apartment buildings that were gut renovated. They were going to be condos, never got to the condo stage. So you get a clean slate.
Nice.
And so you then essentially just renovate them and then on paper, deconvert them back to apartments.